What's going on, guys? Bankroller Games here, more Fallout 3, TTW Wastelands, and last episode when we left off, after leaving the vault, we went down into Springvale and explored the school and took on a couple of raiders. Definitely got a decent amount of loot for doing that, and it's quite cool re-exploring the area because I haven't done it in a long time. But now we've made our way over to Megaton, and we're going to be entering this little town or city and seeing if we can find any information about our dad. That's just a little message saying that we basically have fast travel in the game.
I'll be damned. You're from that vault, Vault 101. I ain't seen one of those jumpsuits in a long time. Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
So, because our karma's sort of more on the positive side and good side rather than being evil, we do get that comment of him saying he likes us, which is kind of nice, I guess. Hasn't been rude to us at all so far.
Friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You treat my people nice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. I'm glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with? Nope, sorry. I got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town.
So we have the option here to start talking about the bomb as well, and this is how we're going to get our hands on a couple of caps and also a player home.
What about it? I don't trust any of the locals to tinker with it. Besides, most people don't even realize it's still a threat. And hell, Cromwell and those crazies from the Church of Adam, they worship the damn thing. Why? You think you got the know-how to disarm it? For good? Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you.
So 100 caps isn't that great, so we're going to try and get the 500 cap reward.
Not an option, I'm afraid. We aren't exactly rolling in cash down here.
We did fail that speech check, but we want the caps, so I'm going to reload a save and try again.
That's pretty steep. Fine. Do it and you'll get your money. Don't screw up, though, or we'll all regret it.
So after passing that speech check and agreeing to disarm the bomb, we also have another speech check here.
Sorry, friend. You ought to keep better track of your loved ones.
He can basically, all he does is point you in the direction of Colin Moriarty at the bar, so I'm not too worried about getting that speech check because it doesn't really affect the rest of this little part of the quest.
Don't blow us up now.
First thing we're going to do is break into the nice sheriff's house, and that will be to pick up a bobblehead, and this will be the strength bobblehead, and this will allow us to carry 25 pounds of more equipment in our inventory, so very useful. Normally in base Fallout 3 it just increases your strength by 1, but thanks to TTW Wastelands it gives us that little perk. Didn't mean to skip the animation there. Got a few other tasks we want to do around Megaton as well before we speak to Colin Moriarty. So in the water processing plant we can talk to Walter. If we ask him what we can do to help.
Well, it's no secret that the old water treatment plant is on its last legs, and I'm the only one in town that can keep the damn thing running. I spend so much time up in the plant that I can't take care of the leaks that keep springing up in the pipes around town. Now, I don't expect much from strangers, but if you've got the know-how, I need someone to hunt down and repair those leaks. From the pressure in the plant, my guess is that there are 3 of them scattered around town. Check along the pipes and the valves, but they might be a bit tricky to spot. I hope you can help. If folks knew how bad it was getting up here, well, I don't know what would happen. Well, back to work.
This guy has a little unmarked quest for us. That's to fix any of the leaks.
USA.
And there are only 3 of them. First one's here, by the entrance to the town. And if you have 30 repair, we can fix the pipe. There's another one as well outside Moira's crates side supply, up on top of this roof here of the Church of the Atom.
Women and children of the earth, come forth to gather.
And towards the back of town, there's another leak up here. So that is the 3 leaks that he's worried about
Words
fixed.
of the prophet of Adam.
Yeah, what is it? Well, I'll be. The pressure's up in the plant. It looks like all the leaks have been fixed. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. But listen, it's only a matter of time before they burst again. And someone like you might not be around to fix them. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you caps for any scrap metal you can bring me. You'll find it all over the place out there in the waste. If I have a steady supply of scrap, I can keep the plant running and the pipe should be just fine. We got a deal?
He also gives us the opportunity to earn caps and experience from any scrap metal we find in the wasteland, which is quite handy.
All right, relax. But all you've done is delay the inevitable. Without those parts, the plant's gonna croak sooner or later. But what do you care? You just want your money. Here, take it and get out.
But yeah, we're gonna just get the money from him from the time being, just to make sure we get paid. Then, again, before anything else, going to go into Crater Side Supply. You might notice a armoured vault suit on the wall there.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply, but what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the Wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you? Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy. Yeah, you wouldn't imagine how hard it is to replace that big light bulb up there, too. That's great for a forward. Open with a joke and all that. Here, take the suit. Something tells me you might need it. That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
So if we're friendly to Moira, she gives us that armoured vault suit, which is very handy. And because of a mod, if we complete her survival guide quest that she's talking about now, we can also increase the effects it gives you by a little bit, which is a really cool idea, I think. So if we ask about the book,
well, it's
just so we
a dangerous
can
place
have
out
this
there in the
quest waiting
waste,
for
right?
us.
People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean words. Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first?
So we're just gonna be selecting getting the food option.
Well,
At the moment.
food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it. Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay?
So that does start the quest Wasteland Survival Guide. You do also have the option to commit her out of doing the survival guide, and that does give you a perk, if I remember correctly. But the perk isn't really worth it, from what I can remember. Other than that, we're just going to see if she has anything to sell that's worth buying. It doesn't look like she's got much that we need at the moment. But we can sell anything we're not going to be using now. You can see frag grenades are worth a lot of money. So even if you don't plan on using them at all, I'd still recommend picking them up. So you can use them as like a little cap store. And we're not going to make use of any of our police batons because they're not actually very good. The Armored 13 jumpsuit we got as part of the DLC items when we left the vault. Same with some of these other armor sets as well.
Good hunting!
Get out.
So we are going to equip our armored jumpsuit. I think it looks really cool. There's loads of different retexture options as well. If you want to improve the look of it. But we're not going to worry about doing the survival guide just at the moment. We've got a few other things to do around town. So we come over to Moriarty's saloon.
Come on, you piece of junk. Every day it's the same damn thing.
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio. The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
Son of a bitch. Work.
You making a move?
Come on, work.
You
Come
just
on.
leave that fucking thing alone, Gob.
You work. Wait, is that... Damn it. Come
Just
on.
give it up, Gob. You're not
Who
going
do
to
we
get
have
anything.
here? My. Just when I had all but given up hope. My dear boy, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. That makes you a rather valuable individual. Finally, someone with a modicum of civility and common sense. I represent certain interests, and those interests view this town, this megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. You have no connections here, no interest in this cesspool's affairs or fate. You could assist us in erasing this little accident off the map. The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge, constructed for a singular purpose: the detonation of that bomb. You'll rig it to the bomb, then you'll get paid handsomely. What do you say?
It's the same as we have the option to disarm the bomb. This is the evil option, and again this will give us some caps and also a player home, but obviously the player home won't be located here. It'll be located at another location we'll be visiting later on in the game. We're going to go through with this just to get that bit of XP.
Played. An extra 500 caps in addition to the base fee when Megaton lies in ruins. Here's the fusion pulse charge. Place it in the bomb. When it's done, meet me at Tenpenny Tower. It's southwest of here, well out of harm's way. You can't miss it. Any questions?
And but we're not actually going to go through with destroying the bomb just because we're doing a
Don't let me keep you.
Good character. We're not going to be doing an evil character. So instead of disarming the bomb,
Talking or get the fuck out of my face.
Jericho is always a very friendly individual.
Each of us.
If we talk
Staying
to
out of
Lucas
trouble, I
Sims,
hope. Don't want to have to waste good bullets on your sorry hide.
we can warn him that Mr. Burke wants to blow up the
You
town.
said what? Oh, I never did like the look of him. Jesus, give me that thing.
And we can give him
Let's
the,
go find this Burke
pulse
character.
charge.
You're about to get an education in wasteland justice.
And you don't have to do this next step, you can just disarm the bomb. But this is a good way to get access to
A traveler, eh?
a good starting weapon and another outfit.
You there, Burke. Explain your business in Megaton.
I'm sorry. Sheriff, what are you hollering about?
You know damn well what I'm talking about. The bomb. You're trying to blow it up. Have you lost your goddamn mind?
Sheriff, I'm afraid there's been a misunderstanding. Someone has surely been spreading rumors. I'll be sure to address the situation personally.
I'm placing you under arrest, Burke. At least until I figure out what the hell's going on around here.
And I'm afraid I won't be able to oblige your request, Sheriff. I have pressing matters to attend to. Now, step aside.
This isn't open to discussion. You're coming with me.
Why do you knuckle-draggers always insist on doing things the hard way? Very well, Sheriff. Lead the way.
Me.
You've made a grievous error in judgment. Watch your back.
So we're going to take out Mr. Burke, so he's not coming for us at any other point. And again gives us a little boost to our karma.
Better him than me.
Get his house key as well. We also can pick up his outfit if we want. The main thing is a silenced 10mm pistol. And this will just be a weapon that's better
Yes, sir, Mr.
than the silenced 22 pistol that we've already picked up. We can also pick up a Chinese assault rifle from the sheriff, which is at this point in the game quite a powerful weapon, even though we haven't got the most amount of ammo for it. And we're going to pick up his sheriff's outfit as well, just because it's cool.
What is it?
Now we've done that, we're actually going to disarm the bomb.
Unworthy servant.
And I think you need an explosive skill of 30 in order to do that.
Until the dawn of your return to his humble
So obviously
world.
Lucas Sims has been taken out by Mr. Burke, but we can still talk to his son in order to get our rewards.
You did it! You disarmed that thing. My dad, he would have been real happy about that. Thank you. He wanted you to have these. A key and the deed to an empty place up behind the brass lantern. You can move in there if you want. Oh, and talk to Moira at Craterside Supply. She can help you decorate the place.
Hey there, Party.
So we've got 1400 caps, which is a good place to be at the start of the game.
I wish there were more people like you in the world.
And
I
after
want you to have this. I hope it helps keep you safe.
after disarming the bomb as well, every now and then people come up to you and give you random rewards. Sometimes it's Nuka-Cola, sometimes it's other food items, sometimes you get a bit of ammo or some stim packs or something like that. So it's kind of handy, and it does add up over the course of a playthrough.
Bless you.
We obviously leveled up there as well. Again, just trying to get our barter up a little bit. And then get our lockpick up as much as we can. So, main thing to take at level 4 is the Educated perk, and this means we gain more skill points every time we level up. And then we've also got the Comprehension skill, which increases our bonuses for reading books and also magazines. So we're going to pick that as well. And that way, you can go into our inventory and you'll see all the bonuses from the books are doubled. And again, just over the course of a playthrough, it does add up to a lot more points. So we can now use all these books to improve our stats a little bit. This is our house here, very close to the entrance to Megaton, very handy to get to. And we also have Wadsworth in here that we can get purified water from, and you can also cut our hair and things like that. And I'm pretty sure he can tell us jokes if we want him to. But first off, we're going to be making a use of a mod, the Stash Organizer. So we're just going to organise some of our storage containers here. Now, I'm not quite sure why it wasn't letting me set this one as the master. It might have saved over from a previous save. Well, we're just going to make it so when we come in, we can drop all our items off in this container here, and it will automatically sort them over to the other containers that we've selected. So if we stick all our clothing that we're not going to be using, it should automatically all go into this cabinet here. And then any weapons that we don't want to use go into that locker over there. And then we'll also set it up that the refrigerator takes all of our aid items. And that way we can put all our Nuka-Cola in. That we're saving for later. So that's all the things we want to do right at the start of the game in Megaton. Just looking at the length of the episode, we may as well carry on the main quest just a little bit and speak to Colin Moriarty for information about his dad. There is another speech check here that you will definitely want to try and pass, just because it can save you some caps and save you having to go into Springvale and talk to the lady that lives in the house. I can't remember her name.
Colin Moriarty, at your service. Welcome to Moriarty's. My saloon, my home, my slice of heaven in this backwoods little burg. If you've got the caps, I've got your pleasure. Please sit down, make yourself comfortable. Your troubles are a thing of the past. My God, it's you. The little baby boy all grown up. Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct?
So obviously we think we were born in the vault. It seems like that wasn't actually the case.
Is that what your father told you? That you were born in that hole? That he was born there as well? Oh, the lies we tell to those we love. Your father brought you to the vault right after you were born. To keep you safe, you see. I remember it well. You stayed in my saloon, after all. That's right. Your father, his Brotherhood of Steel friend, and you, the suckling babe with nary a tit to suckle. Sorry about your mom, truly. But life goes on. Daddy lied. Life's full of little disappointments. And now you're all grown up and wondering where he's gone to.
So Colin Moriarty is a bit of an unsavoury character, but you can't say he's not telling the truth.
Ah, I see. You know, I heard about the brainwashing that goes on down there. From some other fella, escaped. 5 years back. All hail the overseer. We're born in the vault, we die in the vault, and all that other assorted lunacy. Kid, you've got better programming than our own Deputy Weld. You'd best wise up quick. Wouldn't want anyone taking advantage of you, hmm?
You do also have this speech check here. And like I said, you are going to want to pass this just because it saves you caps and having to do any jobs for Colin Moriarty. So you have these other options to go down that route if you fail the speech check.
Did he?
But thankfully you managed to pass that first time.
Our time together was brief, but that is the way of it out here. When a bond is forged, little else matters, hmm? Well, he did come through here, but he left. I'm truly sorry. But maybe you can catch up to him. He headed southeast into the city. Said he needed information from those loanies at the station. You know, Galaxy News Radio. What there is of it.
So that gives us the next sort of direction to head into for the main quest. And yeah, that'll be going to Galaxy News Radio in the middle of DC. You see, we've got a big old wasteland to explore. But I am going to wrap this episode up here, and I'll probably make a start on finding some of the bobbleheads next episode, doing a bit of exploring throughout the wastelands, just because it is useful to get them as soon as possible. Basically makes the early game much more powerful and gives you some map markers around the wastelands that you can use to travel around. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Again, a little bit of a slower episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the episode and look forward to the rest of the series, please like and subscribe for more, and then that way you won't miss out on anything. Any mods that I've mentioned throughout the episode will be linked down in the description so you can download them for yourself. Thanks again for watching. Always really appreciate having you guys here, I'll catch you guys in the next episode.